I live in northwestern Ontario, and around these parts, these are a thing. They have many names. Pontoon plane, this one's called. We call them bush planes, float planes, whatever you want to call them. Heck, where I live, we've even got a museum dedicated to float planes called the Float Plane Museum, Bush Plane Museum. So, I saw this at the dollar store. Reasonably inexpensive. I think I passed the minimum age requirement here. I'll try and build this plane here. I'm not going to paint it yet. I will paint it afterwards. But let's just see what this claims here. It contains 1 nail, 16 wood shapes, and 1 instructions. Well, there's 1 nail. 16 wood shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, yep, and of course, destructions. So, let's build us a bush plane, float plane, pontoon plane. Now I did step 1, round off and sand all edges, because these pieces here are laser cut, so the edges are burnt. Doesn't really matter because they're going to be painted anyways, but aesthetics, you know. Now these, this is obviously the body, because, well, it's the biggest piece. So we'll set that up there for now. This is a float, and this is a float. Pretty straightforward stuff. So the first step is to glue these float struts into the floats. And my adhesive of choice is, everybody's favorite, Aleene's Original Tacky Glue. Crafters have been using this stuff for a very long time. I first heard about it, 30 years ago. It was the be-all to end-all then, and it still is the be-all to end-all, because this stuff is sticky. Clear a little workspace here. We're working on these pieces here. We want to put these pieces into those pieces. So we'll just put a dab of glue on here. A little dab will do ya. Gluing dowels and holes is a woodworker's challenge. Take care of that squeeze out. A little dab on there. Whoa, got carried away with that one. Slow down there. Okay. And then there's one. One done. Set that aside over here. Grab the other one. Oh, easy now, easy. Sparingly, a little dab will do ya. There. That there. Glue. All right. I don't know if you can see that or not. These dowels are actually bamboo skewers. That's fine. They're kind of like wood. They kind of stick like wood. So, okay, step 1 is complete. Or rather, sorry, step 2 is complete. Step 3, glue float rudders to floats. Okay. Which ones are the rudders? These are the rudders. And these have to be glued into this slot here. So let's, a couple of dabs of glue in there. Squeeze out is always an issue. Now, I imagine these things should be, in reality, they are rudders, so technically they would have to be down into the water. But we'll just leave it at that for now. The same on this side. Not sure which way they go. Glue. Everywhere is glue. Now, since this is just a build-it kit, not a scale replica, we're not going to worry too much about the rudders and their placement. As long as they look even, all is well. Okay, so 2 floats. Who's next? Glue propeller hub to propeller. Well, let's see. That's the propeller. And that's the propeller hub. The hole is not drilled very centered. So I think to help with alignment, we have to do this. Stick the nail in there. Dab some glue on there, on the hub. Stick that on the propeller. Like so. Pretty straightforward stuff. More instructions. Glue tail and main rudder to body. Tail D, which is the D. That's the tail. And the main rudder. I don't think it's called a rudder, but anyways. I'm not big on airplane technology, or technology terminology, but this I'm pretty sure is not a rudder. I think it's like no, it's not even an aileron. It's a tail. Okay, what am I missing here? This piece must go there like that, and this piece must go on top. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we got it. That. Let's refer to the picture here. What does the picture say? Why, yes. You've pretty much got it right. Pretty much. And then this piece, maybe it is called the rudder. I don't know. And it goes right in there. Biggest part of any project is waiting for the glue to dry. Take care of some of this squeeze out here. Cotton swabs are nice for all kinds of things, including glue squeeze out. Now this stuff dries clear, so it's not going to be too big of a deal. Plus, I'm going to be painting it, so we'll just smooth it out like caulking. And there we go. There's that part. A little more clean up there. How'd I do? Well, looks pretty close. Looks pretty close. Paint as desired. Do not paint glue sports. Glue sports? You mean glue spots? Places where you have to put glue? Allowed to dry. Glue wing to body. Where exactly? It doesn't say. Just stick it there. This is the wing. Where does it go in relationship to stuff? Right up to the very front. Wongy wongy. Let's try this. Glue. Lots of glue. Now we got an eyeball for straightness here. Or evenness. Balance. Well, I'd say that looks pretty good. Push that down. Looks pretty even. Glue everywhere. Well, by golly, it's starting to look like an airplane. Like an aeroplane. I don't think it's fit for flying. I don't think it's going to fly very far. It's kind of heavy and not very aerodynamic. Clean up the squeeze out a bit here. Quick drying, quick sticking stuff. It's not instant, so it'll take a minute or 10 before it's set up. Oh, I see a problem already with the propeller. I gotta try and put the propeller into a no hole. Well, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Glue the float assemblies. Turn the plane this way. So, glue in there, glue in there, glue in there, glue in there. Argue with some more squeeze out because gluing dowels is a pain in the butt. As I said, the stuff dries clear and I'm painting it anyways, so it looks a little sloppy, but that's okay. Where's my other pontoon? There we go. Well, some of these planes have retractable landing gear inside the pontoons so that they can also land on like the hard runways. Some of them have spongy pneumatic tires for landing on ground, like grass. And I guess they also use the retractable wheels to pull them up onto land. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I broke the thing off here. All right. Now that has to sit until things set up just a little bit. Oop. It's starting to look like an aeroplane. Still deciding what color to paint it. Next step. Glue wing struts under wings. We can do that too. Oh, I keep knocking the tail off. The rudder. Oh, you're proving to be a pain, aren't you? All right, we'll stick you on your nose. Your butt up in the air. So we can put these pieces yeah. Challenge. Here we go. There we go. I'm going to do a video about manual dexterity and hand-eye coordination. Looks good to me. Not much, no other place really it can go. What does this say? Looks like it says in front of the strut, which means here, in front of the strut. Well, yeah, I guess because you need to get into the thing, right? What's missing here is, you know, the door and all the other fun stuff. Oop. This tail is proving to be a pain in my butt. But let's get this on here and then take 5 while we wait for the glue to set up. Tail. You are going to be the bane of my existence, aren't you? All right. Let us take 5 while this glue sets up. All right, this is set up a little bit now. I took the liberty of drilling a hole in the end there for the propeller. Yeah, I know it's not centered, but then neither is this. This was off-centered, so it's just a thing. It's not a scale model. So let's get this glued on there. And we just stick it on there like so. It's not going to turn, that's fine. And there we go. One finished pontoon plane, or bush plane, or float plane, whatever you want to call it. Decide on a color scheme. And there you go. There is my Buckstar float plane. Just needed to decide on colors now.